Even when we look at our market movers, nothing really made any moves. So you see General Dynamics GD made 0.74%, but that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. So it doesn't seem like we really made any big moves. Now we see some heavy drops. You see these Revlon drop -4%, Ford drop -2%, 2.3%. Nelson Holdings dropped -2.15%, and Global Payments Inc. -1.54%. So we definitely see some definite drops in the market. That's usually not a good sign whenever in our market movers, when the negatives are far outweigh the positives. That's usually a sign that things are going back down. The Hang Seng, the third one down here, is actually, so let me circle it, the Hang Seng here. That's actually the Hong Kong Chinese market, and it's one that we look at too, seeing that we have some stocks in China, like Neo and Baba. It's down -1.33%. So that's showing that even the Chinese markets are not having any good gains today. All right, let's see if we got some news to support why we're looking so ugly today. Bitcoin CME futures slip into backwardation as bearish sentiment grips the market. Up. It looks like we're about to get a bearish market. Stock futures slip lower ahead of key inflation data. We've been talking about inflation for days now. U.S. stock futures mixed as Fed meetings kick off. Omicron variant worry simmer. That seems like that would be some positive news, not anything negative. Stock futures gain ahead of Fed meeting. I wonder what stock futures they're talking about, because we're not seeing it. Stock futures slip ahead of Fed meeting. Let's see something. We're gonna check out our stock heat map. We're gonna check out the features. Stock heat map. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. So on the grand scheme, that's not looking good. See red pretty much everywhere except for healthcare. Healthcare sector look like it's good. Consumer goods sector look like it's good. Real estate and utilities. So if we're gonna shop in this market, it looks like that's where we need to be going. Looks like we need to be headed toward consumer goods, real estate, utilities, and healthcare. So I may look at Pfizer today. I may look at jumping in Pfizer today. And the area I'm talking about is right here. So just look at some of those. Y'all see a good one. We're going to check out the technicals on there and everything, and then we're going to see what we can see. Because we know that Pfizer can actually turn on us, seeing that it's just a COVID healthcare play. It could be very short term, very volatile. They could have a bad vaccine, and that'll kill us completely. So definitely gonna check that out beforehand. Okay, I don't see anything there. It's just S&P. That's what the world looks like. Oh yeah, it's red all around. So we're gonna keep treading lightly. And actually, I keep thinking about it. As we get closer to this debt ceiling date, we may see more red. So I may just keep holding off. Again, unless it's a company that I believe in, or one of my dividend stocks, I'll probably hold off. I'm not going to be jumping into any high growth plays. And high growth plays means, just it has a high potential to run up and make some money, some positive money, positive profits. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything just that's coming out, standing out good to me right now. So if you guys haven't, explored this website, you definitely should. It's good, especially for those of you who are new and looking for stocks to get into. This will open it up, because so often, you have companies that you don't know about. You may shop with somebody every day and not know that they have, beat a traded company. So it's good to come on here and check them out, see how they're doing, do your technicals on the company, see what you can find, see if you like them or not. All right. So we got our stock heat map, and we got our futures, and it looks like we may be looking towards a red day, from what I can see. I don't see any reason why it would be green. I don't see any positive catalysts that'll launch it forward and make us any good money. So we're gonna see about crypto. See if the crypto heat map. We found that yesterday. See if that crypto heat map doing. And we still not doing too well on the crypto heat map. But again, y'all recall, if you're starting out, you want to buy these things low. So we do want to buy them low, but we want to be careful not to buy them while they're still dropping. We want to buy them on their way back up. So we want to buy the dip. So that's just to clarify. We're not afraid of the red days. We're not afraid of the debt ceiling. But in the case that the debt ceiling provides some really negative news and these things drop another 5 or 10%, we want to make sure we're not left holding the bag. So that's why we're waiting to get in them. We want to wait until we see some positive news that supports us jumping in and seeing some profit. So that's very important. Very important. I think that's all I have for you all today. So if y'all have any questions, y'all be sure to leave them in the comments. As far as the market today, I'm thinking it's going to be a red day. You probably lose about 1 to 2%, unless we have some bad news. When we have some good news, things may hopefully pop up, but as of right now, it does not look like it's going that way. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later.